English methodology. Speaking tasks techniques. The following are some tasks techniques which could be used in the classroom to enable the learners to speak English. The best technique to learn to articulate meaningful sounds in a foreign or second language is to begin naming the familiar objects around us. I 2, 3, IV. The teacher shows objects or pictures of common objects and learners name the objects. A very enjoyable way of learning to say English words and sentences is through rhymes and charts. Children in the primary classes enjoy repeating rhymes. At a slightly advanced level, tongue twisters can be used to practice difficult English sounds or sounds which learners cannot articulate easily. E.g., she sells seashells on the seashore. This tongue twister helps the learners to contrast th and ssh sounds which are often pose a problem. Meaningful drills, repetition drills, substitution drill, completion drill etc. provide ample opportunity for the learners to speak English with proper stress and intonation. Dialogues are helpful to attain speaking competence among the learners. These deal with the interactional aspects of speaking. Dialogues could be used to practice language functions like greeting, agreeing, disagreeing, asking for information, suggestions, apologies etc. Role play is a popular technique used in classes to teach speaking skill. Methods of teaching reading. There are different methods of teaching reading. The following are some important methods. Alphabetic method or ABC method or spelling method. This method is of Greek and Roman in origin. Students first learn the names of the letters of alphabet. The progression of reading in this method is letters, right pointing arrow words, right pointing arrow phrases, right pointing arrow sentences. Unit of reading is letter. Limitations. It is a dull method, it is too mechanical. Eye span cannot be improved. It is slow, lengthy and tedious. Phonic method. In this method the emphasis is on learning the sounds of the letters because words are produced, articulated not by letters but by sounds. This theory was envisaged by psycholinguists like Huey, Edmund Burke, Anderson and De Bono. Unit of reading is sound of the letter. Limitations. It confuses the pupils because many words have same sound but different spellings. Homophones. E.g. 1. Buy. 2. Weather. No chance for the expansion of eye span in this method. It delays the process of reading. Word method. Look and say method, see and say method, flashcard method are the other names for this method. Comenius 1657 introduced this method. Words are presented along with pictures. Unit of reading is a word. According to some scholars, the unit of reading may be a word, a phrase, or a sentence. Limitations. All words cannot be taught by pictures. Since the child is required to remember the symbols of many words, it strains his memory. Phrase method. Harold Palmer, the strong advocate of this method. According to him, the words are too small and the sentence is too long to read. Hence, he suggested the phrase method. It believes phrases are more interesting than words which convey meaning. The teacher presents a list of phrases. The unit of reading in this method is a phrase. Limitations. It has all the limitations of word method.